Welcome back to Monday's Training Tips Tuesday. Cindy Price here with That Place for Pets, and we're talking a little bit about those 2 crucial months before you might get a puppy, those first 8 weeks, and that's always a crucial time. How do we know, or what's so important about that time before we get that dog?
Okay, so unless you've had puppies, you have no idea what goes on in those first 2 months. Coda was born. This is Coda.
Coda's
He
beautiful.
was born on March 6th of this year, so that makes him 5 months old right now. So when he was born, he looked about like that.
Like lamb chop.
About like lamb chop. He weighed 4.2 ounces.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, obviously, a bigger dog has bigger puppies, but Chihuahuas, they're going to weigh between 2 and 5 ounces when they're born.
Oh, my gosh. That's amazing.
Yep. So think about a quarter-pounder hamburger that you would get. That's about what the weight was. Don't chew on that. So in the first week, that first time that he's been born, they basically are very, very small. That's him and his mom and his siblings.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And they have no sense of hearing, no sense of smell, no sense of sight. Their eyes and their ears are sealed shut.
Wow.
They're not just closed.
Completely dependent on mom.
Completely dependent on mom. They can't even potty by themselves.
Really?
They need mommy to potty them.
Is that right? Okay.
Yep. So within the first 2 or 3 weeks after that, so much happens. Their eyes open up. They get to the point where they can scoot around a little bit more. They start to be able to hear stuff and become aware of their environment. By the time they get to that 4th week, they are able to hold their heads up. They're kind of toddling around a little bit. They're still sticking really close to mom.
Right.
Because all they really do that first month is eat.
Sure, sure. And mom's probably like, the less you can travel, the better. The less mobile you are here for a little while, the better.
By the time you get to that 4th week and into the 5th week, they're starting to socialize with their siblings.
Really? Already? Okay.
Already. Yep, that first month. They're starting to play. They're starting to crawl all over each other. They're starting to fight for dominance in their little puppy kind of way.
Already a little pack mentality in the 4th or 5th week.
Absolutely. By the 2nd month, they are playing and sleeping and eating.
Yeah.
And that's a puppy life. It's play, sleep, eat. And they are experiencing a rapid growth rate.
Yeah.
By the time he was 4 weeks old, he had gone from that 4 ounces to 21 ounces.
Oh my gosh, in 4 weeks.
Five times weight gain in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So and they're clumsy.
Yeah.
When they are little, they're clumsy. It isn't because they haven't really learned to walk. It's because their bones are still soft.
Oh, okay.
And their joints haven't fully formed yet.
So they're trying. They're just
trying, but things just kind of give out on them. If you've ever had your knee go out on you, then you know exactly what they're living with.
That's a puppy's life. Okay.
Yeah. They're curious and they're into everything. They have very little... They're not really afraid of anything at this point. Their fear threshold is very high.
They don't know what can hurt them yet. Yeah.
They don't. And that's their time to explore. So at this point, they're learning their manners from their mom and their siblings. Coda, I've got a video of him, and his mom has flipped him over on his back, and she is holding him down.
Wow.
Because
so
he's
she's
been
correcting
a bad
him
boy.
already.
He's correcting.
Yeah.
His siblings are correcting him. His mom corrects him. They get to playing together. If they play too rough, then the other puppy will yelp and they stop playing.
Wow.
So they're starting to learn bite inhibitions.
Yeah.
And that is why it's so important that your puppies stay with their mom and stay with their siblings for that full first 8 weeks, even 9 or 10.
Yeah. And they get weaned at that
guys.
point too. That's about the wean cutoff.
They're weaning at between 5 and 6 weeks.
Okay.
They're starting to eat solid foods. They're starting to get those little sharp razors in their mouths.
Right.
That
little razor
call
blades.
puppy teeth, and you think that, oh, that's nothing. He's sliced my hand open many times with those things.
Yeah.
Because they are very sharp.
Sure.
So when a little sibling gets bit with those, that hurts, and they learn that bite inhibition.
All that going on.
And while they are growing and learning all of that kind of stuff and learning about their environment, that's the time to start planning to bring them home.
Okay.
You want to get their bowls and their dishes, their crates, their bedding, their toys, their treats. And then you go around the house and you try to put up everything that you think that they can get into.
Puppy
and I
proof,
can guarantee
sure.
you're only going to hit about half of it.
That's all right. Okay, next time we'll talk a little bit. They get a little bit older.
Yep,
what
a little
happens
bit
then?
older.
Okay, thank you, Cindy.
All right.
Good seeing you. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.